Okay, today we're going to be making some rolls, fried chicken, and coleslaw. We're going to start the rolls about an hour before we're ready to eat because they take a little while to rise. Hold on, baby. And I have my helper here, Michaela. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, you're going to put 3.5 cups of flour into your mixer with your dough hooks on there.
Is that good?
Yes, and then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of untasted sugar would be preferred. All right, now you're going to add 1 tablespoon of rapid rise yeast. Yes. And 1 1/4 teaspoons of salt. And just going to turn your mixer on for a quick second to blend those together. Stand back. And you want to turn it? Not too fast. It will make all the flour go in the kitchen. All right. Now that's done for now. Hold on, baby.
Let Grandma try.
No, you're not going to try. You got to let Grandma do it. All right. And then you're going to, in a measuring cup that's safe for the microwave. No, we're not dumping it in yet, babe.
Let Grandma try.
You need 1 1/4 cups of milk. And 4 tablespoons of butter, but you're going to cut this into 2 pieces. And you're going to throw that in the microwave. While you're waiting for that milk and butter in the microwave, you take out your roll pan. I hear it. And give that a good screw. I'm using peanut oil, but you can use butter if you'd like. That'll probably be just as good. I like to just use my hands, but a coffee filter works really good for doing this also. And we're probably going to need a little more because we want that to be, this is a 13 by 9 casserole dish, but we want it to be good and oiled up so the rolls don't stick to the sides. They need extra moisture. Oh, there we go. Now that's plenty. Okay, and after you've microwaved that for I had to do 2 minutes and 30 seconds, just until it's just hot enough. Like you want it about the same temperature as the hot water in your faucet, or just a little hotter if your butter's not melted all the way, because the butter's going to cool that back down. About 105 degrees. Most water heaters are set at 110. All right, it's your turn. You want to dump it in? And then we're just going to add that milk and butter mixture to the dough. You want to turn this on before you get going. Yes, it's hot. Oh, good job. Now you're just going to want to knead that for about 5 minutes. You got to spin the bowl ever so often. Give it a little what's up, huh? Hold on, girl. Okay, so we're going to pull that out. And then you're just going to pick it up and turn it a few times. Get all that flour kind of worked into it with the mixer mist. We're just going to put a lid on it and let it rest for about 10 minutes. After you've let that rest for 5 or 10 minutes, you're going to take the dough out of the bowl and place it onto a cutting board. The whole thing, babe. The whole thing. Yeah, you just pick up the whole thing and just set it over here. Give it a light knead. No. You can try it in a second when we get ready to make the balls, okay? Just give it a light knead to make sure it's all soft and smooth. You want to squish it, Chloe?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys washed your hands, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got my hair.
Oh, no. Okay, that's enough. Now, put it down right here. It's not like Play-Doh.
I can't get it.
Okay, now we're going to cut this into 3 parts. I'm just going to make it kind of into a, just a minute, you're going to cut it. Make it into a little bit of a loaf shape here so that it's even throughout here. Are you splashing me with water, you little brat? Get your cutter. Don't squish it. Cut it right. Let me show you. Right there. And cut it. And cut it. No, not in a different one. Just in one spot. Push. Push down. Push it down really hard. Excellent. And now, wait. We got to get it. I'm going to let you try. Right there. Okay, push it down. As evenly 3 pieces as you can. Thank you. That's not bad. And then you're going to divide each one of these 3 pieces into 5 small balls. Okay, and then you can just repeat the little loaf size with each one of the thirds. And you try to cut about 1 inch out of the center. Just like that. Oh yeah, that was really wonky. So, see how one piece is really small? We're going to be adding a little bit to that one. Probably. Wait, no, not yet. Let's see, this one here is a little bit bigger. So we're going to just take a pinch off of this one here to add to that one. Okay, you can try one. You got to make it into a nice ball. Mush each one of those into a ball. And then push it through your thumb and your forefinger just like that. And then that will be the bottom. You set it in here. Repeat with all the other ones until you get 15 rolls. And don't fool yourself if you've already cut them and then you set it aside and you look back over and there's multiple pieces that are way bigger than what you started with. It's because it's rising as it sits here. You see how some of these look like they're so much bigger than the others and it's all uneven and you're thinking you did a really bad job evening those out. It's just because they're already starting to rise. They're all going to look exactly the same when they're done. Okay, and then we're just going to very lightly cover this, which I'm just going to use my cutting board here. And then we're just going to let those rise until they're almost doubled in size. Michaela and Peppa Pig Doctor over here is going to help us make the coleslaw. So you're going to add 1/2 cup of mayo. I just used the same large bowl we were mixing the rolls in. There's no point in getting out a whole bunch of dishes. That's and then you're going to add 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. Make sure that's the natural vinegar with mother. Then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Thank you, Michaela. And 1 teaspoon of celery seed. Very good. Now mix it all together, please. Thank you for helping. Mix it all together. Mix, mix, mix. Very good. All right, now we're going to shred 1/2 cup or 1/2 of a head of cabbage and 4 carrots. And to shred the cabbage, you're just going to cut it into super thin slices. Very good. And then we're going to mix that all together and put that in the fridge while we get the chicken ready. And then after Michaela finishes eating carrots, probably so much so that she's not going to have very much for dinner at this point because she's helping me mix or eating just carrots and not helping me mix.
I eat the carrot.
Yeah, you're eating the carrots all gone, girl. I'll have to make an extra carrot just for you. And you're just going to mix this all up. And it'll feel like it needs more sauce. But don't worry, because that sugar will start breaking down that cabbage as it sits for a few minutes in the fridge. Just make sure you get it all good and moistened with that sauce before you put it in the fridge. And our rolls are about done. Rising here. Maybe you can see that. And so we're going to set our oven to 375 degrees. We'll wait till it's completely preheated. And then we're going to put these in there for about 15 to 20 minutes, just until you start smelling it. When you start smelling it, that's when they're done. All right, now after those rolls come out of the oven, That's what they look like. I'm just going to melt some butter, or you could just use the stick of butter. Use the paper to hold on to it, like you do corn on the cob. Rub it all around the tops of these while they're hot. They smell so good, too. I'm so hungry for a roll, I don't know if I'll be able to cook dinner or cook the chicken before I eat one of these. Okay, and then we're just going to push these off to the side. We're going to cover them with a slightly damp kitchen towel. And I usually use the one that I'd been drying my hands on because it's just perfectly dampened. And that way they stay nice and moist while they're waiting. Cover it with a nice damp kitchen towel. Not too damp, but not too dry, or it'll suck the moisture out. And we're just going to set those aside and get that oil heating up to fry the chicken. Alright, and while you got your oil heating up for your chicken over on the stove over here, we got it on medium-high just so it doesn't get too hot while it's waiting for us. Hi, Nibbles.
Hi.
And Chloe is going to be our helper today.
Hi.
Alright, Chloe, 2 cups of flour. And we need, let's go slow, this is messy, a 1-gallon bag. And you just turn the edge down like that to help it stand up. And then we're going to need, so we got 2 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of seasoning salt. Seasoning salt. 1 tablespoon of pepper.
1 tablespoon of pepper.
Yep.
Oh.
And 1 tablespoon of baking soda.
Baking soda.
Okay, and you're just going to... Oh, you're making dust, girl. It's better if you don't do it like that. Then you're just going to shake this around a little bit. And you can seal it if you want to, but I usually just go like this. And then, ta-da, it's mixed. Okay, and then you're going to want to wash your chicken off in some cold water. Yes. I just use the package that it comes in. Give it a good rinse with cold water. You want this to be nice and wet. Okay, and then you're going to pick up 1 piece at a time, or 2 pieces at a time.
And put it in bag.
Put them in the bag.
Put it in the bag.
Just like that. And we're going to put all of these chickens in the bag.
You got a lot of chickens.
Yep. We're going to put all the chicken into the same bag. And don't worry about mixing it yet. You want to get all the chicken in there first. Let's see. I forgot to count how many pieces. It is definitely easier if you count the pieces before you put them in the flour mixture, and then you'll know how many to put in your skillet at a time for half and half.
Half and half.
Yep. This one's got some flunky skin on it.
Really?
Yeah, don't touch it. It's raw chicken, girl.
Yeah.
We're just going to leave it there and try to fold it into place because that's going to have a lot of coating mixture on it. Okay, and then you're going to seal the bag real quick. 1 package of chicken legs will fit into a 1-gallon bag. You don't want to do more than that.
Yeah.
That's pretty dang tight. And then, are you watching?
Yeah.
You just keep on shaking it and twisting it and shaking it and twisting it until all those pieces are good and coated.
Yeah.
That flour from the bottom has gotten to the other side. Okay. And you should have that done way before your oil gets heated up. Make sure you got plenty of air in your bag when you do it because that helps you to mix it. You don't want to squeeze the air out of your bag to mix it. It gives you more shaking room. Those are ready, so we'll just put those over by our skillet until our oil gets ready. Alright, and you can tell when your oil's ready just by getting your fingers slightly wet, splashing it in there like that. And if it pops and crackles like that, then it's ready. And if it's smoking, then it's too hot. Okay, and then you're just going to grab your chicken and turn on the light so we can see what we're doing, huh?
Yeah.
You're just going to grab your chicken by the leg here, the ones on the top. Don't try to get it from the bottom or you'll knock all the coating off. And you're going to stick them in there one at a time. And these are pretty big, so we're probably going to cook, I don't know, let's do 5 at a time. Maybe, let's put in one more. Alright, and this will probably be, I don't know, probably take about 20 minutes per batch. We're just going to keep flipping them about every 7 to 10 minutes until they're good and crispy on the outside. Alright, once your chicken starts to get a little bit of buoyancy to it in the oil, that's when you're going to want to start checking it, because when it starts trying to float and stay suspended, that's usually when it's just about to be done. And then when you think they're done and they're nice and crispy brown, you're just going to put them on a plate and use a sharp knife to penetrate just to the bone, so about halfway through your chicken. And then you're going to press down until the juices come out. Alright, when your chicken is done, we're going to go ahead and serve the kids up while the second batch is still cooking because they are starving. And you're just going to serve it up onto a plate with some butter, some coleslaw, and that's how it looks when it's done. The smell is penetrating through the house, making everybody starve. That crunchy, crispy chicken. Look at that breading. Yum, yum, yum. We'll see you next time.
You've been my star, and I'd be your sky.